Alright, the Velit, if that's how you say it, came in. Oh my god, I don't know how to get that box out. Let me see. Wow, that is a serious box. There we go. Get something to pry all of those open. That'll take a second. Be right back. Alright, got them all pried. Wow. It's huge. So today I'm just checking to see if everything's in here. Plug it in. So that when I'm off this weekend, get it installed. Alright, so this is the 12-volt Velit, and we don't have a battery bank, so we are using an AC to DC converter like this, and we're going to use our power station and see how it goes. It's on. Alright, so everything's plugged in with the converter box. And it is blowing very cold air. Now I don't know how to do the control yet because I didn't look at it. I just wanted to make sure that when I plugged it in it worked. But yeah. Cool. Good morning. It is about to be sunrise. Today is the day to install this. So last night when I got off of work, I went ahead on the roof and took out the screws, try to scrape off as much as I can around the outside and inside, and didn't want to take it out just because it was getting dark. But that's where we're going to start. Try to finish getting off everything we try to use so it wouldn't leak. That is where the AC is going. So I was actually, since we did most of the work last night, easy to pop out. Now it's just a matter of trying to clean this up. And despite putting this in in December, the die core is still extremely super wet. So it's just a bloody, very sticky, marshmallowy, very messy. So I'm just gonna work on trying to get this cleaned up before, so we can get that AC installed. Alright, so we use the butyl tape first. Now, I bought this gasket that's specific for Ram Promaster, and it does have, you know, the cutouts, but I noticed that they're still not 100% flush all the way around. Like, even if it's flush here, you really have to press it down. And even pressing it down, you see like a little gap. So to be safe, at least down here, I'm going to just put like a layer of butyl tape on the bottom and then stick this back on it using I think Silk Flex. So let's do it. Put a little butyl tape over some of the holes from where the fan was. And just put one layer here. Like I said, there's only small gaps, but with the weight, everything should press down.
It says lock it, but I can't lock it.
Might need to clean up anything inside. Definitely need something to wipe my hands and something. So let that sit there for a second. And get the AC. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. This off when, once I get the AC up here. Alright, we got it up here. It was not easy. This to you so you can see when I record wrong. It's on record, so. Yeah. Don't fall off backwards. Yeah. That'd be good not to. Alright, you're gonna have to make sure you grab the wire cords.
I got the butt cords.
You got the cords?
Yes, just slide it.
I can't see, so.
Okay. I can't hold this and do that. Okay.
I don't know, so it is in. Yeah. But first you have to put those other bolts all the way in there, which. So these. I'm going to cut it. To fit the board, to fit this here, that would be smushed very badly against the sharp metal. You know?
Yeah. How do they do that?
I have no idea. Maybe they did a bigger hole. I don't know. It says 14¼ by 14, you know?
Yes.
Which is what that hole is. This way, you're smushing the thing, and it still won't fit. So the only way to fit is the other way. I mean, it's like that, but that's...
About that.
About the
Back of it.
Alright, so yesterday we installed the Velit AC. Today I did the reinstall the fan, just moved it to the next bracket or panels over. Now it's just, I guess, a waiting game. To see if it leaks, so I don't want to run the cords or anything until we have that some good downpours. But a lot of mistakes that we had for you guys to avoid, like we had to reset that a couple of different times. And of course, every time it just pulled the gasket up because it was stuck to it. So even though the book for the instructions, you place the unit over the roof opening and put it in, after it's in, that's when you're supposed to do the mounting, stick the threaded rods in. But because they didn't line up, that's why we had to take it back out. Additionally, you put the rods in, then you take the 4 nuts all the way down to the surface of the unit to secure the rods into place. But even with the rods, putting the rods in after the fact, then the nuts don't fit. So definitely I would say do not put the unit in until you go ahead and put the rods, put the nuts all the way down to secure it to the AC, and then just use the rods kind of as a guide to go back in. Now we have a Ram Promaster. I hate all of these peak and valleys along the ceiling. All we're hoping is that the gaskets hold and there's no leak, especially, you know, since there's those big obvious gaps in between because of the peaks and valleys. So right now we're waiting for a good downpour to make sure it does not leak before we hook up the power. So definitely a tip. Another big thing that we did not like is on the back side. Let me see if I can zoom it in. But on the back side, where the bracket goes are the cords. So it's, you either have to smush it on one side or the other, but you're definitely smushing the cords so that you can put the bracket in as tight as possible. Do not like that. That's something that Velit definitely needs to look at changing. I don't know, maybe it's better to come off on the side where there's not a bracket rather than right in the back between the rods where there's no other choice but to smush them. So that's in my opinion, a bad idea, manufacturing, production, whatever, but definitely a bad plan all the way around if you're gonna put the mounted brackets there in the front and back. So all right, well, we'll see how it goes.